Alright, so here today we do got some pretty fun stuff to talk about. Hopefully you guys are buckled in for this one. We got some, well, we got literally like the confirmation of the century. We know what the free skin is. Looks like it basically has won the poll. It's very similar to the other events where if you're this far off already, there's no shot you're making a comeback. But today I thought I'd show it to you. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop into it. We also got some pretty fun stuff also in the future. I don't know if I'm going to cover it, but yeah, there's a very cool statue that got announced. I don't know if I was going to do a like goal for it, should I? Yeah, they did announce a new Blanc and Noir statue. In order to buy this, and I will do an unboxing for it, we're going to do a like goal. So, 11 likes, and I buy Blanc, or Noir. Probably Noir, because Noir is the best. And 22 likes, I buy Blanc. So, just saying, like goal right now, set it. Let's get it. With that out the way. They announced that recently. I was so I'm like, no way. But yeah, I am probably, I was going to do unboxings for them. I haven't got any of the ones that I purchased so far. So I'm waiting for that, and then I'll update you when they come out. But a lot of the ones that I purchased are all 2025 releases, so we're going to be a while till we get that. This is the Nikke, again, global popularity poll, top 1 Nikke costume poll. It's active from June 26th to July 3rd. So obviously there could be a change here, but it's hard. It's very hard to beat this skin because of how much of a gap there already is. And we've seen this with every popularity poll. There were no changes other than like below top 10 changing constantly. There weren't real big changes to the original popularity poll and the last one back then with Modernia. Correct? Obviously speaking, if you do vote now, you do get a free recruit voucher, and if you share it, you get a free recruit voucher, so make sure to get your free recruit vouchers. It's pretty nice. But here we go. Congratulations to Red Hood for receiving the most votes in the popularity poll. The #1 popular costume from below will be implemented in the game and distributed for free. You'll get this costume, you'll get a soundtrack for free, and you shall get potentially a story. We should get a story, similar to how Modernia had her story. That's how it's going to work. For any of you, I had this question like 4 or 5 times yesterday. For any of you that don't have Red Hood, it's fine. You can still get the skin, but you got to pull Red Hood obviously to use the skin. I think that's obvious. But again, you can claim the skin. You can claim the skin, have fun with the skin. Really, again, you have to wait till you get the character to use the skin, but you are allowed to have the skin in your inventory. So calm down. Everything will be okay. The costume design illustrations are merely conceptual sketches in development and may differ from the final version. Now, with that knowledge being there, keep that in mind. Let's get into it. So, the first one over here, Design A, has a whopping 324,000 votes. Yeah. In my opinion, this year was definitely much more mediocre than last year. I feel last year was a much better year when it came to a lot of like, the designs, right? One of them was like a base design very similar to the current Modernia. Then the other one was a dress similar to this one. And the other one was a really unique one, again, with a shirt and everything. And a lot of players liked that because it just fit her as a character. For this one, a lot of players didn't like the bottom B and C tiers, and I personally think they're a little bit more like, in my opinion, it could have been much better, right? But how they ended up, it's fine. I think that A was the better one, so again, I'm okay with it. The event turned out pretty cool. Why I'm actually voting for A is not even for the costume itself. It's for this, dude. It's such a cool thing they included this. It's basically, again, her picture over here. It's a picture from the Overzone event, and it's such a cool detail, but 10 out of 10. And again, the design itself is really cool and everything. 324,000 votes. It stomped this. 138,000. You can kind of see it. Absolutely stomped it. It's basically what bit more than 2 times over it, so it's going to be very hard for costume B to catch up, and I think it's kind of over on that front. But again, they did pick up a whopping 138, which is good. 138,000 is still pretty good for this one. The last one, which is again the worst one in a lot of people's opinion, that ended up getting 68,948. Again, a very simplistic design. It still didn't do that bad. It's about, again, each one is like double each other. This is like a lot more double, but that's about double, right, of this one. So for the most part, I don't think they, again, did anything bad here. I just think that these designs just didn't click with the community. This definitely clicked with the community. And again, there's a wonderful Reddit post I'm going to shout out real quick that did a very good job of showing you what the designs will look like when it comes to the actual shooting pose, because these character skins are similar to things that we have right now in game, right? That's what they did. This is literally a skin we have in game for like 5 characters. This is a similar skin to like 3 characters, and this is a similar skin to like 2 or 3 characters, right? So I can hop over to the Reddit post and show you kind of what their shooting pose will look like, because with Modernia, we knew what to expect, and it's very similar for this thing. What we can obviously expect, because it's the same designer, it's the same obvious shooting pose, and it'll probably be a very similar method to what they do there. So let's hop over to the Reddit post real quick. So real quick, shout out to I think Game 2015 is his name. Shout out to the homie over here. Use this as a reference to help you decide what to vote for. And basically, this is the image over here, and it's a wonderful image. This one over here is a dress, so it's going to be very similar to the current helm skin that we have in game right there, and it's also very similar to the dollar skin. So it's, again, it's an in between of this. Given the pant leg like this, should be similar more so to like what Dala looks like here, but again, we shall see. You can also see her skin coming through here, so it's more kind of like a mixture of these two completely, right? You see her skin over here, her skin right here, but it's basically, again, very similar to these two in the shooting poses. Keep that in mind. Over here for, again, the second one, B, is very similar to the two characters we have in game right now. Whether it be over here, I think this is Milk, and whether it be over here, I think it's more so closer to Milk, just based on what we see here. But again, that is the shooting pose over here for B. For C, this is what the shooting pose should look like. Again, very similar to exactly as I said, Dala, or somebody with, again, jeans or something. This is, I think, Sugar, right? Yeah. And it's very similar. Again, these are the shooting poses probably for each of these. So again, very big, little post here, cooking up completely, allowing us to get an idea for what we're expecting here with these skins here. But again, A probably is the winner. I don't know. It's going to be very hard to catch up to 324,000 votes. It is a very hard feat to capture that one, but it is possible. It is possible. There is a chance that this actually does go and happen. So just buckle in for that one and be ready for that. But hey, for the most part, I think that on everything here, A to me is the coolest one. I know that a lot of players like B and C. Yeah, I like A. So for me, I won. If you didn't win, I apologize. I feel bad for you. Last year was much more of a sweep, right? Last year was definitely much more of a sweep, actually. We had like almost 70% of people voting for the option C, which was, again, the one that we won with. And then the other percentages were just split down more between like half and half on the dress. Like over then, we were kind of dried out on dresses. People were going to make the joke because we had so many dress Nikke's released where it was like, do you want the dress? And no one wanted it. So that time, again, very different. It's just how the game changes and how time changes and how, again, each character is their own character, right? So, again, for the most part, that's how it works. This thing goes and concludes on the 3rd. I'll update you one last time on the last day, maybe, and see who exactly wins. But we already have an idea. It's the dress one. It's very hard to pass that one. But if you want to, if people band together and we have more than 100,000, 200,000 players band together and vote B all, or way more than that, 300,000 players vote, you could do it. This is just the first day, so. But it's not happening. It's rare for that many people to come together and do that. It's hard, but hey, do what you will with that information. That is, again, the costume vote contest. Go get your free 2 recruit vouchers by voting and then sharing. They also are hosting a sharing event on Twitter where they are giving away, I think, just random stuff. I don't think it's like a full thing for everyone. It's just you could win something, which is our costume voting share contest is, again, here. Vote for your favorite designs and share your results to Twitter and have a chance to win some rewards. The winning costume acrylic stand ×5. So yeah, this is the acrylic stand. If you want it, it's currently being held on the Twitter account for Nikke. Up to you if you want to go to it, but that's also active. And they also made announcements for Anime Expo. If anybody's going, you want to see stuff there. And also, if anybody's going to Anime Expo, have fun and party. Enjoy, all right? Stay safe also. And take care. That's been it for me. Stay oiled and have fun. And remember, 11 likes or we don't do this, right? I need 11 likes. I gotta ask for it. Times are getting tough out here, all right? 11 likes or gotta scrap this one. 22 likes for both. Oh, dude, the amount of Nikke statues they're releasing, I'm breaking my budget too much, all right? Take care. Have fun. Peace out.